All right, so what's your name?
I'm Molly.
Molly.
Yeah.
How old are you?
45.
Where are you from originally?
Tucson.
Tucson. What are you doing out here in Phoenix?
My daughter and I came out here a couple of years ago, like 8 years back. I met a guy on the internet, and he moved me out here with him, and we were together, and then found out he had a whole nother girlfriend, and so he kicked me out, and so here I am.
You guys ended up in the streets?
Mm-hmm.
So you're Lulu's mom?
Yeah.
I interviewed her probably about 2 months ago or a month ago.
She told me.
Like
Yeah, I seen it. And
where is she at right now?
She's at home. We got an apartment. They're called the weeklies, but
yeah,
it's they're not weeklies. They're monthlies. They don't take payments every week.
So you guys were staying at the Nights Inn, and now you guys are at the weekly.
Yeah.
Is that a cheaper move or what?
It's like $1,088 a month.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's cool. You know, it's better than paying every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me how Lulu was raised, because a lot of people seen that interview. It was actually pretty popular.
Yeah, Lulu was
Does she have her dad or?
No, her dad's in prison right now. Lulu was I had Lulu most of her life up until I got a divorce, and things were just going real rocky for me, and I decided it would be better to place Lulu with my grandma. You know, so I didn't want CPS involved. So Lulu went with my grandma. Like, she was there pretty much through most of her high school years, but it's not like I was not ever there, because I would come and see her. I'd pick her up from schools on Monday and Wednesday. I'd pick her up from school. I'd have her overnight on Saturday and keep her till Sunday. I called them every night. I talked to them every night. So it's not like she was abandoned and just, you know, poor Lulu. No, it wasn't like that. It's just I didn't want CPS involved until, you know, I got my head out of my ass, but still haven't done that. My head's still up my ass, but that part, it's getting better though.
Is she an only child?
No. I have a son also. He's in Tucson with my mom, and he goes to the U of A.
Okay, so he's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing great.
What do you think the difference is? Why did she turn out the way she did? And
I had Lulu when I was 19, November 7th. My birthday's November 9th, so they're like 20 years and 2 days apart.
Yeah.
So I kind of grew up with her, you know. Yeah. My son, I had you know, when I was like 28 years old, so I was a little bit older. But me and Lulu, like, we've always been like tight, you know. Yeah. Like, there was a point when I moved here to Phoenix. She stayed back in Tucson with my grandma, and my grandma wouldn't let me talk to her for like a year, and it was like the worst year of my life. And she ended up running away, and she came up here to Phoenix, and here she is with me now. But she was like 17 when she ran away, so it's not like I took her, you know. Yeah. But yeah.
So you guys live together? You guys work together?
We live together, we work together, we sleep together, we eat together, we together. Like, it's like I love her to pieces, but golly.
How did working together come about? Like, whose idea was it? Was it yours? Or
it was not my idea. Let me make that very clear. I was doing it at first when my ex and I broke up. When him and I broke up, he's like, "Hey, babe, great idea. You know, these girls on Craigslist, they're like, you look way better than they do. You should try the full service." And then you know, I was making the money, and Lulu wasn't making any money, and she's 25 years old, so I did not like tell her to start this at all. But she's not stupid. She knew, she like, you know, snooping around, like figuring out what I'm doing, you know, for money. Yeah. And I used to have a Mega Personals account, but I don't anymore. That got shut down. And so now I have to like walk and find dates, and that really, really sucks, because we were making a lot more doing it online. Yeah. But I was looking at my competition in the area one day, and there's my daughter like posted like, and I'm like, oh my god, like Alexa, her real name is Alexa. Yeah. So I was like, what the are you doing? Like, I told her, I warned her about, you know, the dangers in doing it. I warned her about like just everything. I made it as bad as possible, but it seems like the more I try to tell her to not to do it, the more she does it.
The more curious she got.
Yeah. Yeah, so she drives me batshit crazy. I love her to pieces. She's a good
Sometimes
kid.
It's like that. You know?
Yeah.
You try to warn kids, and then they're like, well, I want to see if it's really true.
Yeah. Huh. So it's true. So you
What
know.
kind of stuff do you guys go through out here on the streets?
Like a lot of bullshit. Like moving out here to 27th Avenue was probably like the biggest mistake of my life.
Yeah.
Like the worst. I've never been in a neighborhood where so many people hate me and Lulu. Like it really sucks.
Where were you at prior to this?
The Knights Inn. It was, I mean, it was like, well, it was like 27th and Thomas is where we were, like McDowell, I guess, as opposed to like Indian School. It's a huge difference. Like, there's way more people over here, you know, and the.
This is probably one of the most active spots in Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, they have this apartment complex where I heard about it. You know, like, oh, you don't have to pay daily, you can pay monthly. They don't do credit checks, they don't do background checks, and I'm sure everybody knows where it's at, you know, because there's just a shooting there, like 3 people died, like, yeah, just like less than a month ago. Yeah, so, yeah, it's pretty shitty. So, we're working on, we're trying to figure out something else, because this is just not the business.
Were you telling me that something happened to you recently?
Yeah, I got, okay, so I was walking down 27th, and you know, this truck pulled up on me, and we show up at his house, and there's like 3 dudes there, and I'm like, the fuck? Well, one of them, like, he was like, you know, like, as soon as I get in there, he's like, all right, empty your purse. I'm like, ha, psych, not gonna happen, bro. And so I had my hand in my purse, and I'm looking for my pepper spray, and this other guy's like, don't talk to her that way. He's like, come here, sweetie. So obviously I'm gonna go stand next to him, and he's like, got his hands on my shoulders. He's like rubbing my shoulders, and then he's just like, sit down, or shut up, or I'm gonna put my mouth. So obviously I shut up, and they tied my hands behind my back, they tied my feet up, and they took those ropes with the hooks on them, and they put them around my body so I couldn't move. And I was in a shed.
How long were you there for?
Like a whole day. It doesn't seem that long, but it was a long time.
Did they let you go? Did you manage to escape, or what happened?
There was another girl in the house where I was at. I was in the back shed. I was in a shed, and it was dark. And the other girl came out when they went to the store, and she untied me, and she's like, hurry up and get out of here. And so that's.
Was she someone they knew, or was she there as?
She was, I guess, one of their friends, you know, and she didn't like what was going on, so. They stole my phone. They stole like $320, like. You know, like, I shouldn't say this on camera, but a bunch of dope. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, I had it. You know, and they took my ID, obviously, and, you know, and my wallet and my social, so now I have to get that all over again. And it sucks because I just got it. Like, I just got an address, and now I have to do it all over again. So, it's pretty Anyway, I was kind of far, and obviously I'm not going to go in, hey, can you give me a ride? You know, I'm free now. I ended up walking home. So I walked.
Did you ever report it?
No. No, I'm not going to do that. Definitely not going to do that. You know, it just kind of happens more often than it should, you know, so.
That's probably one of the reasons why it happens, because a lot of girls don't report them.
Yeah, but then, you know, these guys that do it are also out out there with us, and then, you know, we get called a snitch, and then we get, you know, the shit of the stick. So it's just kind of better, or you get called a liar, and it's just better just to let it go and ignore it. So, yeah.
All right, well. Hey man, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it.
No problem.
Are you okay if I post it up on my YouTube channel?
Yeah, go ahead.
And just in case anybody wants to reach out to you with any sort of help or donations, do you have an email or anything that you want to share? Cash app?
I wish I had a cash app.
Somebody wants to help you with the
I have an email.
room or whatever, your rent.
I have an email address that you can use. It's
You can go ahead.
It's Bella BELLAS Mama MAMA 1104 at gmail.com. And usually with that email address you can find me anywhere. So it's Bella's Mama 1104.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.